Hello and welcome back. Gotta remember to take my glasses off. How are you doing? It's Friday, TGIF. Hated that phrase all my life, love saying it now because it reminds me another week has passed. Want to come at you with some good news, but don't have a whole lot. I mean, the reality of the day is the reality. It is what it is. U.S. employment surged to depression era levels. We haven't seen this many people off or out of work so quickly since I think it was post World War II when we stood down the troops, and there was 2 million people in a surge where, they're saying we're at 4 or 5 times that. Stocks are going up. They only had one way to go. The weather is getting dank and miserable after a week of relative sunny. There are no good movies out right now. And we're all getting older and our bills are still coming in, but they've given us a little bit of a reprieve. Companies have stepped up and they've given us a little bit of reprieve on that, and that's been good, but they got to find a longer thing, because if we're not allowed to work, then how can we be expected to pay bills? It's Harry Truman's birthday. The Beatles album is Let It Be. Their final album is 50 years old today. Half a century since the Beatles broke up. Half a century. Everything is so long ago. January is a long time ago. It's a different world. I measure it in changes of world. It's a different world right now. Things are changing all over. People are adapting. I was out yesterday going through the area around Northeast Philly. It was people were out much less than normal. A lot of people on bikes, a lot of people riding around, a lot of people walking. Weird mix of people that weren't wearing masks outside, but were wearing them in their own cars. I do not understand the people that are wearing masks in their own cars. You have to be very careful about that, because you're blocking and taking air back in from yourself, and you can take in CO2 and cause a loss of consciousness. The masks aren't meant to be worn for multiple hours in a confined space. Not that kind of mask, not your typical N95. So just be careful about that, because you can actually deprive yourself and poison yourself with your own emissions. So please, nobody's saying that loud enough. Please keep that in mind. We're going into the weekend. That means nothing. It used to be, what are you doing this weekend? It's like, no, none of that anymore. I'll try to do something interesting tomorrow, or have something. I didn't want to do this and talk about the news. I didn't want to talk about the weather. It's kind of the opposite of my radio show. My radio show, I stay off of current events. This is the only thing going on are current events. It's this current great nothingness that we're all suffering through silently together, not understanding and totally confused. Young people have taken it to confining themselves to the rooms in the hotels run by their parents, and they're just hiding out in there. It's a long, weird thing that hopefully we come out the other end of it better. We've got to rethink it. We can't just walk out of this expecting the world to be better and it's not to happen again. We've got to do something about it. What else I got? Do something different. Step outside your comfort zone. Read a book. I mean, you got to be out of movies to watch by now. You can't watch Marvel movies for the rest of your life. And I know some people out there saying, oh, yes, I can. And there probably are enough where you can, but you shouldn't. Read a book. Do some writing. Talk to people. Do something. Reach out. Reach out to somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Follow up with people. Do some human stuff. Take care of some human business. Human business and adulting. That's where it should be right now. Focus on human business and adulting. And I might come back again today. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy whatever you do on whatever this used to be. This was the hottest property in the week. Friday afternoon, that was the property. That was when the tension built up and you were going to go out and do everything and the world was your oyster. Now it's just, do what you can, enjoy it, and see you soon. Stay safe.